have gifts and talents. We all have hidden gifts, but we don't know how to tap into them, do we, people? We don't tap into our gifts. We be treating our gifts and our talents like the Egyptian people. We're not going to talk about history, people. We're not going to talk about history. But we treat our gifts like the Egyptian people. You know how the Egyptian kings and queens, when they died, they used to bury their treasures and stuff with them? Because they'd be like, yo, I'm taking this to afterlife. I go to the afterlife and I'm partying. I want to have my trophies. I want to have this huge gold statue of a cat. I want to take all this gold. They should take their stuff with them, only to find out that, some people come along later and just dig it up and like, yeah, this idiot just buried this. I don't know who would think to bury all this beautiful treasure. Well, it's mine now. And that's what happened. A lot of times we treat our gifts and our talents like the Egyptian people. We try to bury them or take them with us. But how many times have you ever seen a U-Haul truck attached to a hearse, driving to the church, then driving to the funeral, to the gravesite? How many times have you seen a U-Haul attached to a hearse? You never did, right? You know why? Because we can't take our gifts and talents with us to the grave. We can't take certain things with us. Our gifts and talents are not meant to be taken to the graves. They're meant to be shared with the world. We'll share it with people to help inspire, motivate people. That's what our gifts and talents are meant to do. But a lot of times we don't tap into our gifts. We don't tap into our talents because we don't know how to. We don't know how to find out where our gifts and talents are. Many of us wander through life never knowing what your gift was. What was your gift? What was your talent? What was that God-given talent that God blessed you with? What was that gift that you essentially needed to share with the world and that was going to lift you up past everything, that was going to help you inspire people, motivate people, do great things for people, but also was going to uplift your wallet and take you out of that slave ship that you've been living in, where you're working that job being a slave to your finances, slave to your bills, slave to your job, slave to your house, your car, all these other things you are. What was that gift? That talent? What was it? What was it? I don't know. And you're like, I don't know. And you go through your whole life and you never figure it out why. And why don't you never figure it out why? It's because you don't listen, people. You don't listen, okay? You don't listen when the gift is trying to be told to you. When God or whoever is trying to talk to you, whoever you praise, Allah, the universe, whoever is trying to tell you what your gift is. Because a lot of times your gift is right there in front of you. But you can't hear it, can you? You can't hear your gift because there's so much noise around you. You focus on what you want that you never listen to your gift. A lot of us walk through life confused and bumping into walls trying to find our gift. Trying to find your husband or your wife and never find that gift. Never find that true job or that true thing, that business that you want to run or want to do that's going to give you life, that's going to give you the purpose of living life and to help other people live life, give people a mental peace. Because you don't know how to tap into your gift. And you don't know how to tap into your gift because you can't listen to hear it. And I'll tell you why. Give you an example if you can't hear it, people. I told my wife this and she was like, yo, you got to use this on the show. So I'm ready to use it. All right, ready for this? Okay. This has everything to do. I'm going to tie this back into you can't listen to find your gift, okay? So I'm going to digress for a second and then we'll go right back. All right, ready? Okay. We'll do it. Okay, let's go. All right. So you can't hear your gift because a lot of times you don't listen, right? And a lot of times you don't listen to your body when your body tries to tell you. We don't have that. Sometimes we don't listen. We focus on what we want. Like, for instance, you at work, you got your lunch, and the dinner last night was boring. You brought leftovers, it was boring. You had that baked chicken with the broccoli, the skinless baked chicken with the broccoli, and the dry rice, and like ain't no sauce on it. You don't want it, right? What do you do? You say, that don't sound kind of good. So you go to McDonald's, right? This is all part of you. Now let's see again. You go to McDonald's, you get that quarter pounder with cheese, that Big Mac, chicken nuggets, the large fry, the crispy large fry with extra salt, that Dr. Pepper, and Coca-Cola, or that luscious high C orange that only McDonald's sell was so good, right? And you go get it. You go get it, you eat it for lunch, you come back to work. As soon as you get back to your desk, you start having a feeling. It's your stomach. You got bubbles in your stomach. You ever had bubble guts? You know what bubble guts is. You know what it is. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You get bubble guts. You're sitting there at your desk and you got bubble guts. You sit up. Sit up. What's that? And next thing you know, you run to the bathroom. You're bathroom for 30 minutes. All right? That's your body trying to tell you something. That's your body trying to tell you something. Sort of like the universe, God, Allah, whatever you praise, trying to tell you something. Right? But you still ain't listening. Your body telling you, I don't like McDonald's, but you don't listen. So, all right, a couple of days go by. You forgot your lunch, right? Got your lunch. Intentionally, you forgot it because you didn't want to eat it anyway. You forgot your lunch. Oops, I left it on the calendar. Oh, guess I gotta go to McDonald's. So you go to McDonald's again, right? You order that luscious Hi-C orange, that Dr. Pepper, that Coca-Cola, that Big Mac, or that quarter pound of cheese, or chicken nuggets, or even that crispy chicken sandwich. The crispy fries with the extra salt, and you eat it. Again, back at your work, been there for a little while, you typing, working on the computer. Next thing you know, you get them bubble guts, stretch it up, punching your butt cheek. Now you run to the bathroom holding your butt cheek, trying to shit yourself. You see your boss in the hallway, she's trying to talk to you. Like, hey, this report you did was really good, but we need to tweak. Hold on, can we talk about that later? No, it's only gonna take a second. Listen, I'll come to your office right now. I got a sort of emergency right now. I gotta go. Oh, okay, well, yeah, go ahead. Go handle your business. You run to the bathroom. Barely made it, but you just made it into the stall. Let it loose. All right? Didn't shit yourself. Came close. Pardon my friend. All right? But you still didn't get the message, people. You still don't get the message because you're not listening. All right? So, a couple weeks go by, a week or so go by. You got your lunch again. Your husband or wife say, yo, I'll bring you lunch. Nah, that's okay. I'll grab something. What you do? Run to McDonald's again. You get those crispy fries with the extra salt, the Hi-C orange, the Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, the quarter pound of cheese, the Big Mac with crispy chicken sandwich or chicken nugget, and you eat it. And you go back to work again, people. You're not listening, okay? You're not listening. You didn't listen the first two times. You go back to work again. And what happened? Sitting at your computer, you're working. You know, I'm getting bubble guts, huh? Good. Go through your day, get to the end of the day, you ready to go home. And when you ready to go home, you ain't trying to talk to somebody, don't ask me no questions, nothing. I'm going home, leave me the hell alone. So, going home, you're like, yeah, I ain't had to go there for the whole damn time. I ain't eat nothing. Get in your car, you're driving, run into traffic. Sit in the traffic, you got your music blasting, you're sitting there listening, singing 2 Chainz. Next thing you know, you're talking about, oh, my birthday is a big booty ho. Next thing you know, bloop, bloop, what's that? They turn the music down. They turn what the hell is that? And whoa, what the hell is going on here? And you're like, there's someone on my car. Whoa, shit. You start squeezing your butt cheeks. Oh Lord, you beating the horn. Beep, hey, get the fuck out of my way. I gotta go. Pardon my French, people, but this is where you at. You squeeze your butt cheeks, screaming at people. Now you can turn your music down. Now, I don't know why people turn music down when they got to use the bathroom, but turn your music down like it helps you focus. Okay, now you're rushing home. You're rushing home hoping you make it in time because you're about to shit yourself, okay? Because you ate this McDonald's and it's coming through at the wrong time. Now you get home, you pull into a parking lot, you don't want to take your keys out of the car. You leave the car door open, you stuff in the car, you run to the house, your husband or wife, kids greet you at the door. Hey, how you doing? Get the fuck out of my way. Who's that bathroom? You banging on the door, you barely make it to the toilet on time. The point of this whole story of you almost crapping or shitting on yourself after eating McDonald's have to do with you opening your gift of talent is this. You got to learn to listen to yourself. We don't listen to our body when it communicates that we don't like things, we don't want things, we don't need things. And what we do is we continue to eat what we don't want, what we don't need, put toxins in our body, and never go after what we need, which is probably that nice leafy green salad, which would probably have been better and stopped you. Maybe I go bathroom, but might not put you in such an urgency where you almost shit yourself. But the point is, it's the same with our gifts and talents. A lot of times when we don't unlock our gifts and talents because we don't listen to what our gifts and talents are. We don't listen to them, so we're not able to tap into it. What we listen to is our needs. What our needs and our desires. Our desires are to be able to pay our rent on time, or to make our car payment, to not be a slave to it, or because our kids need violin lessons, or these new sneakers, or you need to go on this trip. You got a girl's trip or a men's retreat that you're trying to go on, so you're trying to do that, or you're trying to pay your tithes at church. So you're trying to focus on getting this money, or as you say, chasing this bag. And you're not listening to your mind telling you, yo, you don't like this job. You deserve more money than you're getting paid this job. You're capable of making more money than this job. You're not happy here. You have bigger desires, but you're ignoring that. Sort of like you're ignoring, the fact that your stomach was bubbling every time you ate McDonald's. And you start ignoring your gift and talents to a point where it gets to a stage in your life where you become older and bitter and you realize, yo, not only did I never chase my dreams, I never realized what they are. And you probably say, but my dreams never exposed themselves. They never revealed themselves, but they did. You just couldn't hear it. You couldn't hear it over all the noise of having to pay your bills, having to do this. Mom, I need this. Dad, I need this. Or Mom, Dad, I need this, this, that. And everybody needs, and you never heard your gift. You never heard your talent. As it was screaming to you, trying to come out. It revealed itself to you. But you say to yourself, how was my gift revealing itself, Alan? How do I know what my gift is? How do I even know my talent? Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening to you talk right now. How do I know what my gift is? How do I know what my talent is? Well, it's real simple, people. You got to do the same thing that Walmart does, where you shop at. Your local supermarket does, where you shop at online. What every online store does. What do? They ask you for your email address, your phone number. They actually sign up for these coupons to get 15% off. And you never understand why they're doing it. Well, let me break it down to you. What does this have to do with gifts? Again, back to gifts and talent. What they're doing this for is they want to know where you're spending your money at. Where do you spend the most of your money and time at? Why do they want to know where you spend the most of your time at? Maybe because they want to come up with products. No, because they're trying to get to know you. They're not going to come out and ask you about you like you do on a first date. No, they check that because what you spend the most time and money on is what's most important to you. It's your biggest desire. So whatever you spend the most time doing is what you desire the most, and most likely what your talent, what your gift is, what your true desire of what you want to do. That's what it is. A lot of times, if you sit there and you love reading the Bible and praying and speaking to people about how good God is, then maybe you should be in the pulpit preaching, because that's what your talent. That's tapping into your gift. If what you love doing is frying chicken, so every time there's need for fried chicken, whether it's for a funeral, family reunion, a get together, Father's Day, whatever it is, if your gift is frying chicken, then you should be frying chicken. Anybody say, well, how to make money frying chicken? Well, so KFC is making multi-million dollars. Popeyes is making multi-million dollars. Chick-fil-A is making multi-million dollars off the hell. They got chicken sandwich war going on right now. So you can make money off selling chicken. If you spend all your time watching YouTube videos on how to do hair, yes, I'm talking about you, babe. Yes, I'm talking about my wife here. And you spend a lot of time dabbling with your hair and trying new hairstyles, then you should be a hairstylist. And that's your gift. That's your talent. Because what you're doing is, what you don't realize it, because we do it unconsciously, what we're doing is we're molding ourselves and we're exercising and we're trying to strengthen our gift. And that's why we spend so much time on it. Unconsciously, we're spending time strengthening this gift, that talent that we have in us. If you spend a lot of times on dating sites because you don't like, meeting people in person, and you're not that type of person who like to do dating sites, then you should start being a person who creates dating sites, because you know what the algorithm is. You know what works for you and what don't work for you. What makes you comfortable. And if you can utilize that and put it into a dating site, not what you think other people want, but you. What do you want in a dating site? What makes it better and stronger for you? That's what you should put into it, because that's where you spend most of your time and energy in. Searching date sites for a date. My brother-in-law and one of my best friends said the same thing. He said, investing in stock, you should invest in what you know about. And I said, okay, so why are you investing in Dow Jones? Why are you investing in Bitcoin? What the hell you know about? Well, I did some research on it. How much research is you doing? Well, I spent an hour, looking up Bitcoin, and sometimes I see it on Facebook, and some of my friends, I'm in the Facebook group, and they talk about it every now and then. I check it, and I check up on it, I check up on Dow Jones. But do you deeply research? Is this something you spend majority of your time doing? No. Okay, so what do you spend majority of your time doing? My brother-in-law is huge on security. My wife, we bought my wife an Escalade. He was telling her to go, be careful where you drive here, what you do here, especially when you're alone driving, be careful when you do this and how to move. And the first thing I thought to myself is, you should be a security consultant. Not just because how he talked about my wife with Escalade and how to wear drive and stuff like that, but because he talked a lot and he speaks a lot about security, financial security, security with our home, protecting ourselves from unwanted guests and unwanted people who look to take what we have. And I said to myself, you should be in security, because you spend a lot of your time focusing on reinforcing yourself, protecting yourself. You have a strong knack of awareness to dangers and the possibilities and the different ways danger may try to approach you. You should be a security consultant helping people. That's your talent. That's your gift. You shouldn't be talking about on music and creating movies. You don't even spend as much time watching movies. You're spending much time listening to music. But you spend a lot of your time talking about security. That's your gift. You become a security consultant. My other friend, I hope you don't mind me saying this. I love you, bro, but he spends a lot of time on dating apps and stuff, on social media, meeting people. I'm like, oh, you should be creating a dating app, Create a dating app. You should spend a lot of time on it. You know more about it. Me, I've been married 13 years with my wife 16 years. So I couldn't create a dating app. It would make no sense for me to come to you like, yo, I got this idea. My gift is to create a dating app. And the first thing you'll say to me is like, man, you've been married 13 years and with your wife 16 years, bro. What the hell you know about dating? Well, 16 years ago, when I was dating my wife, I stole my wife's phone number. Whoa, bro. Oh, time out, bro. You gotta relax, bro. You will say, this is what you'll say to me. You gotta relax, bro. You can't be out here stealing women's phone numbers, bro. That's creepy, okay? I don't think, the commercial for your dating app is, hey, we can help you steal a woman's phone number. It's going to work, bro. You're going to get somebody arrested. You gotta relax on that. We ain't going to get to the story of me stealing my wife's number. It's a whole crazy story, all right? We'll get to it another day when I can talk to my wife on the show. The point is, I'm not the ideal candidate to be creating a dating app. That's not my gift. That's not my talent. Tapping into that will be a waste for me and you. You might go to jail for me, so not only would you waste your time on the app, you may waste 4 or 5 years of your life because you got in jail for stealing somebody's phone number. They didn't give it to you, okay? So I shouldn't create a dating app. But he does. He's not married. He dates a lot. He talks to a lot of women through social media and such things. So I'm like, yo, you should tap into that. That's your gift, to create a dating app. Everybody has a talent. What do you spend the majority of your time doing? Are you capable of not just seeing, but listening to yourself and what your desires, your true desires, what your heart desires are speaking about? What do you truly desire? What do your mind and spirit, when you sit at work, what are you thinking about? You think about, some people say, well, I'm thinking about being on vacation. I'm thinking about being on the beach. That's all I can think about. If you think about sitting at work and you daydream about being on a beach all day, every single day, then you should be a travel agent. Be a travel agency. Start tapping into that gift of creating and figuring out how can you get to that beach. Help people plan trips. Help people find their ways to that luxurious beach resort and go hang out at the beach. If that's what your gift is, tap into it. It's in ways you're helping people. Not only are you helping yourself financially, you're helping people travel the world, see new things, experience new things. You create a dating app. You're not only helping yourself financially, but creating a dating app, you're now helping people connect with their future husbands or wives or find that endless love that they've been searching for their whole entire lives. Unlike me, where only thing I will be helping you find is, the quickest route to prison. Because, again, I've been married freaking 13 years, been with my wife 16 years. I can't tell you nothing about dating no more, man. Dating back then was a lot different than dating now. The whole story how I met my wife is a beautiful story. It sounds funny and weird that I stole my wife's number, but, I had persistence, and even if I got the number, she still wasn't trying to talk to me. That's a whole different story. She put me through hell, people. Well, I ain't got no hair now. My wife put me through hell trying to lost all my hair, trying to get my wife, to date me, I'm just joking. I love you. But I'm not the ideal person to talk to you through dating sites, but you may be. But you have to understand, listen to yourself. So if I did that, then it's not me listening to my true potential of what I could do. And a lot of times we refuse to. A lot of times we walk around this fog like, I can't figure out what my talent is. I can't figure out what my gift is. I can't tap into my gift or my genius level gift because, I can't figure out what it is. And a lot of times you can't figure out what it is because you're focused more on what your desires and you want. You're focusing on getting that McDonald's and getting bubble guts and rushing to the bathroom rather than getting that home cooked meal and learning to something that's going to nourish you and help you grow and help your body properly digest that food that you're eating, okay? It's not going to make you itches of and rush to the bathroom, but let you run to the bathroom with time to spare where you can properly get yourself prepared, get to a magazine, your phone, whatever it is, so there's some reading or some entertainment while you're on there, where McDonald's don't give you that option. It gives you the option that it's going to come, it's going to come to you fast, you're going to eat it fast, and it's going to depart from you even faster, okay? And a lot of times that's what the problem is. You're looking for fast, and wondering why it's not lasting or working. Going back to dating and all this and creating opportunities, your gift is going to take time to grow. You know, when you plant a flower, plant a seed, it don't grow overnight. It takes time to grow, but you gotta have patience with it. You have to have patience with it. You gotta have patience with your gift because even when you realize your gift, even when you realize your talent, it's going to take time to grow. You have to get patient. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to want to give up. You're going to want to quit, but you have to remember and keep saying this mantra to yourself. Losers, losers never win because they quit or never finish. Winners never quit. Winners never quit. Losers never finish. Winners never quit. And you keep saying mantra to yourself, you'll realize you'll push yourself through those difficult moments that you're going through. Not looking for support, but looking for ways to keep your head up high. And understand that things that are good for you, things that want to grow into, that you want to sustain and maintain is going to take time. It's going to take patience for it to create. But you also have to listen to your talent. If your talent is the fried chicken, again, you got to look at KFC, you know, even Taco Bell trying to get in the chicken sandwich, you know, game. So you gotta look at it like, oh, there is a market for it. You gotta look at it like this. You might say, well, but there's all these other businesses. I want to be a jeweler, but there's like 20 different jewelry stores on my street. Or you say, I want to create clothes, but there's like 20,000 clothing designs. And you say, well, but how could that be my gift when I gotta compete with all these people? First of all, you gotta compete with yourself. Let me explain something to you. You go to a supermarket, you ever seen how many different brands of bread there is? I'm telling you, I'm not even gonna name them all. Just for a few. You got Wonder Bread. You got the the Hawaiian rolls now that's creating bread. You got Sunbeam. You got the store brand bread. You got artisan bread. You got Sara Lee bread. You got wheat bread. You got the keto bread. You got all kinds of different breads in there, right? And all these bread companies been around longer than I've been alive. And they still sustain it. You got the store brand bread, and then you got the store brand bread that even go cheaper, which means they just cut a couple more corners to make it a little cheaper for your wallet. But the point is, you got all these different brands of bread, and they still are on the shelf, and people still buy it. So don't worry about how many people have the same dream, same gift as you. Your gift is tailor-made and suited and booted for you. And despite your gift being put on the shelf with 20 other gifts, your gift is going to find the right person. Because just like the right person comes in and grab, somebody come and grab Wonder Bread, another person come in and grab the Sara Lee, another person grab the Wonder Bread. You got to look at your gift like bread. It may be different than other people's, but also tastes different than other people. And it can sustain a long life if you support it and you back it. But you got to listen to your gift, or you got to listen to your body. When your body's telling you, I don't want no more damn McDonald's, stop going to McDonald's. You barely made it to a bathroom last time. Next time your ass might not make it. And I hope you got leather seats. Because if you don't, you might mess your seats up. Especially the fact you bought them light color seats. You might not make it to the bathroom. I'm not talking about peeing. You might let something else stink. I'm just saying, people. Just letting you know. But the point is, you have to tap into the ability to listen to find your gift. Many people always ask, well, how do I find my gift? How do I find my gift? How do I see what I'm supposed to do? How do I know this is what I'm supposed to do? What do you spend the most of your time doing? What do you wake up thinking about? What do you go to bed dreaming about? What do you wake up in the middle of the night because you can't stop, your mind can't stop thinking about? What do you love to do? What would you do for absolutely free? What job would you do? I bet it ain't the job you in right now. I bet you working at McDonald's, you working at a big company, I don't care if you work at a law firm, I guarantee you, if your manager, your boss, whoever you want to call it, come in there right now and say, yo, would you do this for free? Would you work overtime for free? You're like, hell no. They give me my paycheck and it better be right. In fact, when the time comes, you get my paycheck, I'm opening up. Let me check. You don't know me, man. I might be saved, but I ain't that saved up there. I can't stab this. You don't know. That's about me. All right, yeah, you get the right amount of zeros. Let me check my hours again. Where my calculator at? You think I'm playing stuff. Shit, she don't know me. Like, I'm saved, but I ain't that saved. Like, let the check not be right. I got, you don't know what I got in my drawer. You're going to find out today. Because you're not working for free. Because you don't really love what you're doing. But if it's something you love, it actually going to work for you. Absolutely. Damn right I do it for free because I love doing it. There's no complaint in doing it. I'm doing it because I love to do it. I like to do it. This brings me happiness. This brings me joy. And what is better You're tapping into your talent, tapping into your gift, and doing something that brings you joy, happiness, peace, and financial growth. And to put a cherry on top of your Sunday, you're actually helping someone, making someone feel better about themselves, giving someone a sense of peace, of happiness and joy. Just imagine it. Imagine if you can listen to yourself. If you can not only open your eyes, but open your ears and listen and tap into that talent. Stop feeling that U-Haul truck full of regret and doubts and failures and anger and frustration of things you didn't do. Feeling of lost dreams that you never conquered. Because none of us is carrying, attaching a U-Haul truck or a hearse. Whether it's for us or our family, we never do it. Don't carry your dreams. Don't be like the Egyptians. Try to bury your stuff and hoping in the afterlife you're going to go, hey, yo, I got some dreams. Can I use these to buy some drinks? Yo, who want to go to dinner? I got some dreams to buy dinners with. Nah, don't work like that, people. Tap into your dreams. Leave an everlasting legacy, happiness, joy, and peace that helps other people find love, happiness, peace, and joy in what they do. And the most important thing, the last thing I'm leaving you with, lay your ass away from McDonald's. I don't want to see nobody shitting themselves or getting an accident trying to make it to the marathon. Stay with me, I want to thank you for listening to another episode of Past the Present Podcast. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit me up. Let me know what your thoughts on this. Was it Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, Taco Bell? What did you eat that make you almost go to the bathroom? What's your dreams? What's your talents that you're going to tap into? And how can you better the world and yourself by utilizing and tapping into your dreams? How many of you are now detaching that U-Haul truck to them person? Talk to me, people. I would love to hear from you. Let me know you stopped by. Say hello. Even if that's all you got for me, just let me know you stopped by. Until next time I talk to you or see you, people, I only got a few things left to say to you. Stay woke, stay focused, but most importantly, stay tuned. Peace.